Every bathroom creates its own weather system. For about 20 minutes a day, your bathroom becomes a warm, humid microclimate that actively pushes moisture into your walls. Most paints don't fail because they're cheap. They fail because they were never designed for that environment. Today, I'm going to explain exactly which paint survives the bathroom, using the science behind heat, moisture, and recovery, not marketing labels. So, what does heat and moisture do to the paint on your bathroom walls? Modern paint is a polymer film. This means it's a network of microscopic chains that are locked together as the paint dries. When you add heat and moisture to it, two things happen. First of all, the heat increases the polymer mobility, and second of all, moisture plasticizes the paint. This means that it becomes temporarily more soft and flexible. Water acts like a lubricant that gets in between those polymer chains. It doesn't dissolve the paint, it just opens up those chains and lets things slide past more easily. So, in plain terms, your paint doesn't fail, it goes limp. I want you to think of your paint like a muscle. A normal room is like a casual walk, yet a bathroom is high intensity interval training. Every shower heats up the paint, softens the film, loads it with a ton of moisture, then asks it to cool and reharden real quickly. A quality paint can recover like a trained athlete. A lower quality paint is still sore when the next shower hits. And as we know, bathrooms don't get rest days. Here's the key. Your bathroom paint isn't failing because it's weak. It's failing because it can't recover fast enough between moisture cycles. This is why when you paint your bathroom, you want to use the highest quality product you can afford. You see, higher quality paints reharden faster. This is because they have a higher grade acrylic resin. They have a tighter, more cross-linked polymer network. This formulation helps it to be able to shed that absorbed moisture more efficiently. Then, when the room cools and dries, a good paint is going to snap back. A cheaper paint, on the other hand, is going to stay softer longer. This softness window extends when things like dirt get embedded into the wall. The sheen starts to degrade, and that is when mildew can gain traction. As we talk about mildew, this is something that isn't necessarily uncommon to see on walls and ceilings in a bathroom. Mildew is able to grow on a paint surface, but it's not because it's eating the paint itself. You see, that paint surface, it's going to collect things such as soap residue, skin oils, and dust. All of those becomes a food source for mildew. That's why a high quality paint has mildewcides built right into it. So how do these work? These chemicals, they disrupt the fungal enzymes and cell membranes, slowing both reproduction and spread. Think of mildewcides like weed killer. They don't stop the dirt from landing on a surface. They just make it harder for things to take root and spread. If a surface stays wet long enough, biology eventually will win. Which brings us back to the need for that fast recovery speed. A product that has tried to solve this problem is Benjamin Moore's Bath and Spa. Here's why it works. This product isn't waterproof. It works by reducing vulnerability time. Most paints behave like air-drying clay. They're soft and vulnerable for a long time. Bath and Spa behaves more like setting plaster. Once it firms up, that window closes quickly. This product reaches early hardness hours sooner than most standard interior paints. This is going to limit how long moisture is going to be able to interfere with the film. Let's talk a little bit about sheen and ventilation. A higher sheen is going to form a tighter film, and because of that, it's going to absorb less moisture. A satin and a low luster can potentially recover a lot faster than a matte. Now, no paint is able to defeat trapped humidity. Paint is chemistry. Ventilation is physics. Physics always wins. The best paint just buys you time. Make sure that if you have a fan, it is always running when you're in the shower. So let's turn our attention to some pro recommendations. let's look at the best all-around bathroom paint. I'm going to give this to Sherwin-Williams Duration Interior Satin. Duration earns the top spot for the following reasons. It balances a fast recovery, flexibility, and mildew resistance better than almost anything else on the market. It rehardens quickly after moisture exposure without becoming brittle, making it forgiving across a large range of bathrooms, even ones with, we'll just say, less than perfect ventilation. Here's the best problem solver bathroom paint. Benjamin Moore Bath and Spa. This is ideal for bathrooms with poor airflow or heavy steam. This is because it reaches early film hardness very quickly. That shorter softened window means less cumulative moisture damage between showers. The best premium option with good ventilation would be Sherwin-Williams Emerald Interior Satin. Emerald performs extremely well in bathrooms that have good exhaust fans and controlled humidity. It cures hard, it's easy to clean, and it resists residue buildup. But it might be a little bit more condition dependent than the Duration, which is why it doesn't get my best top all-around pick. So, bathrooms don't destroy paint. Repeated stress without recovery does. Bathroom paint isn't just about toughness. It's about how fast a coating can fall apart and come back together, sometimes multiple times a day. If you would like a deep dive in Sherwin-Williams Duration or Emerald, please check out one of these videos. Also, Pros Pondering Paint memberships are only $2.99 a month. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content and early access to all my videos. In the meantime, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.